why we're called Loud Dispatch. Hey, by the way, we're filming.
Hey,
Hi.
I didn't touch anything.
Touch what? It's not like we have two soundboards up here.
Nope.
Hello.
We don't know we're doing either one of them.
The knobs do nothing. The knobs do nothing.
Turn it off. Our boards go to 11.
Yes, yes. They have to go to 11.
If you know the reference, let us know. So anyways, we're Loud Dispatch. What's up, people?
How's it going?
We got Cheech and Mark here.
Hello. How are you?
We're your hosts today and every day.
Oh, yes. Every single solitary day, I wake up, I say, hallelujah. Thank you so much for being here for me. And then I get all excited in my pants and my Jimmy pants and things they just go all crazy. I don't know.
That's what the shower's for.
I say, praise Jesus, and I take a cold one. I take a cold shower. That's what I do every morning.
Praise the Lord.
I wake up, I say, Jesus, give me the cold shower, the coldest shower you
know what?
can.
That's our sponsor today. This podcast is brought to you through Jesus of Love.
Oh, my God. No.
I did. No, we always said we won't go political,
Look,
but we could go.
We're going with the red light of shame.
Shit.
The red light of shame.
We can go political. We can't go political, but we can do religion. Or are we staying clear of that?
No, let's stay clear of that too.
Oh,
I don't know.
come on.
I mean, religion, it's so open.
I'm gonna clean up a little bit right here, and then put my.
Mark's talking pirate. It's driving me nuts.
I have a pirate flag for my car.
He does have a pirate flag.
And I put it up. The party
Oh my God.
Some road rage event. I'm just gonna jump out of my car, unhook that thing, unroll it, throw it in my car real quick, and then start running at the guy.
Bro, have you ever seen Mad Max?
Have I ever? I love Mad Max.
Okay, like
all of them though, right? You're talking the first three, and the new one was good. Okay.
The new one was fucking crazy, by the way. If you haven't seen it, but yeah, Mark's car kind of reminds me of that with that giant fucking pirate flag. I don't know why. Like it's not like steampunkish, but it's just like
I got the lights and the like.
You got all kinds of crazy shit.
I've taken your wife's SUV type car, and I've made it almost off-roadable.
I got your mom's car, dude.
Got your mom's car.
So
I'll tell you this. So there's no point to today's episode. We just want to get you guys, and we're just gonna have some fun here for a half hour or so. So yeah. So anyways,
this is what we like.
Okay. So I set my car up to off-road, right? And basically by that I mean I got some nice all-terrain tires on it, but I didn't do anything else.
Which, not to interrupt you, but if you live in Pittsburgh, you kind of have to have like an all-terrain vehicle. All right.
Yeah.
Continue.
So anyways, so we go to this party up in Lower New York, and we're spending the night there at friend's property, a lot of property, and I decide at like, I don't know, 1:30 in the morning.
He does.
In a drunken decision-making stupor.
How 90% of the show is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I decide to go off-roading, and I'm following this guy in his lifted Jeep. And dude, I'm telling you, that thing went like a beast. He was getting stuck in the mud, and I'd just go right around him and park. And then I had to show him how to use his winch, because he takes his winch and he wraps it around a tree about as thick as my my index finger, and it rips the tree right out of the ground. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. But anyway,
no, that's what his intent was.
He's trying to rip trees out.
Right.
But so at the end of the, we're done. Park the car. It's all muddy. I love it. Next day, I come out to it and I realize that all the front shielding underneath the engine's hanging down. Right. I tore an O2 sensor out. So I ended up, I don't know, this off-road adventure cost me a pretty penny because it wasn't covered by warranty. And so I won't actually off-road in the vehicle until I do some kind of lift to it. But
can I ask you an honest
otherwise,
question,
it looks badass, I think.
Was it fun?
It was a blast. It was not worth it, hon.
If you if it would have been a cheaper repair, would you do it again?
Fuck yeah. So I'm gonna actually I'm gonna shield the underside of it, right, with perforated metal. And it's going to be lifted with bigger tires.
Bigger tires.
And I already got the lights on it and the rack and all the other
Put
shit.
a smokestack on it and a train horn.
I got 50,000 lumens on the front. And I'll tell you what, do not high beam me. If you live in Pittsburgh and you're behind me, you high beam me and I'm going to make you wreck your car.
You know how many candle watts he has?
Kind of kidding. I got like 1 million candles.
You can't even count the candle watts on that shit.
Yeah, but there's about 7,000 lumens that'll just light you up.
7,000 lumens.
That's bright, yeah.
I mean, it's pretty bright.
Oh, dude, I think it's like 90 plus is disorienting. So
yes.
It's I'm gonna light you up. I only did it to one person once, and it was funny. Anyways, we're gonna quit talking about incriminating shit.
whatever.
That's something. So let me ask you this. This
Yeah,
is something I've
yeah,
noticed lately,
yeah.
and I'm sure this is talked about, but when we were kids that did stupid shit, we did the same stupid shit. Not the same, but a lot of stupid shit that the kids are doing today.
We did a lot of shit.
The difference is we were one, smart enough not to record it, and two, we didn't have the technology to record it even if we wanted to.
I'm going to go ahead and disagree with you.
You recorded everything in your life.
Yes, I recorded like fucking so much shit.
We didn't have social media to post it on.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay.
thing.
All right.
The big difference is like, yes, people still recorded doing dumb shit. Like I can't.
That's how we got jackass and shit.
Think about how many VHS tapes you had growing up, like of just you being a jackass, or like you like. And like, think about how many shows you played where like somebody was filming with some sort of like, you know what I mean? It like Mark and I grew up in the age of like pagers, and then we went to like cell phones that like held 25 numbers and didn't even tell you the time. And the, like,
my first cell phone, when somebody texted you, which you couldn't text when I got it, but it received text, but it didn't tell you who the text was from. There was no number and no name. It just was a text message that came in. So I'd always have to guess.
Yep.
Text all my buddies. Did you send me this?
See,
Did you send me this?
I remember like having a pager, and then like my dad got a pager for work, and he was like, "Well, you can just have this. I'm not gonna use this newfound technology bullshit. It'll never catch on." So I used to like walk around with like two pagers and like give out certain pager numbers to like certain people and certain pager numbers to other people. But like,
I'm kidding. I had a pager, but it wasn't for dealing.
But it actually wasn't. I was getting like real estate text messages, like, please call me. We're trying to buy this house, and I'm like, yeah, my pager's just blowing up. I don't even know who this person is.
I had one before they even had text. It was just a phone number. You just get the phone number and call back.
That's what
I don't know what this is.
It was like $8 a month, and everybody was like, $8 a month. Oh my God, you're gonna pay $8 a month for a pager and $50 for the pager.
We were smart enough in our youth, our generation, to create the original text messaging. Like, remember, what did you guys use? 148 or 143? I think 148 was love. I love you. 143 was I love you, right? Yeah. Okay, that's what we used.
Yeah. 143 was I love you. Like 187 was like kill you.
Somebody's
like,
gonna die.
911. Like
420 was let's smoke or I need pot.
Yeah. 420 was definitely the weed type.
So we created a way to quickly message people. And
did we know like
we did?
Yeah, but there was like always
that wasn't
like
the point.
There was so many different there's so many different ways to communicate, and like I you know what, I will give you that we did come up with. It
wasn't the point of a pager, and we rerouted.
We reused the technology. No, this is why it's called LOUDdispatch. We're having a great evening tonight. Thanks to Cthulhu and Kimbo Kush. Something. I haven't watched Star Wars. I don't get the.
Oh, is that a Star Wars reference? You haven't watched Star Wars?
I've never seen Star Wars.
Are you kidding me?
No, I am not kidding you.
Bro,
I have 2 film degrees and never watched any of the Star Wars movies.
They're great movies.
It's not the whole fluff and gut shit. Look, I'm not
against it.
For anybody who's watching this, I am not shitting on the Star Wars movies. I give them mad fucking props. My brother and sister and family are like totally fucking obsessed with them. I get it. My thing is that I have gone all this time without watching a single Star Wars movie, right? Now, where do I start? We were literally at Chip's house. We were literally at Chip's house, right? And like, one of the Star Wars movies was on TV, and I was like, Birdman, what is this? And he was like, blah, 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 blah. And this is from 1982. This is the scene where blah, 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 blah.
That was episode 4,
Yeah, you were there. You know what I mean? And like Chip walks in the room, and I'm like, Chip, what's it? What is this? And he was like, blah, 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 blah. Same exact thing. And then like they started getting into a fight over years, like who directed it, and like wow. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, holy shit, like this is a whole. There's so many Star Wars things and spin-offs and like all these
tons of that.
And I get everybody's like, just watch the original 3 and then like the original 6 and like.
See, I would say I've had this conversation a lot. So I'm not like I wouldn't be able to like seeing an episode. I know which number it would be, but I don't remember the titles of all of them. I'm not a huge Star Wars nerd, but they're great movies, and I watch them as they come out, even the new ones. So it's shot 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9.
Right.
I would suggest if you can handle the change in graphics and the eras to watch it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you want to see it how everybody else in the world saw it, you go 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
You know, but I would say chronologically would be the way to do it.
No, and that's the way. That's kind of how I feel too. I really, honestly, like, I watch anything. I watch literally fucking anything. I watch. This week, I actually got a chance to like sit down and watch a movie. It was like early in the morning. I had woken up because I wake up at like fucking the most weirdest hours of the night. It would be like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, I should go smoke a cigarette, and then maybe go back to bed for like another hour and a half.
That doesn't happen.
Yeah, and then I'll like stay up for a little bit, and then I'll like go upstairs and lay down, and then I'll be like, oh fuck, now I'm gonna get up. And like, I still don't have to get up for like 2 hours, but I just do that. Anyway, point that I was getting at is that like, so I watched this movie called The Taking of Deborah Logan, right?
Okay.
And it's, first off, don't watch it. It's if you like shitty horror films, watch it. It's like a found footage film of like a woman who has like Alzheimer's, and they're doing a documentary on her.
Another Blair Witch from there.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, no surprise, she doesn't have Alzheimer's. She's possessed by the fucking devil. Holy shit, who saw that one coming? Knock it out of the park, right? They're all the same shit. Like, I want to see something new and different. Like, have you ever seen the movie Session 9?
No.
Okay. It came out in like the early 2000s. It's a weird fucking movie, and it got no respect. Like, when it came out, like, nobody had any, like, it came out silently. It was an indie film, and like, it wasn't all like it was shaped up to be. It came out in the VHS era, to give you an idea.
Okay.
And like, bro, it fucking was mind blowing. Like, it was really mind blowing. You're watching this, and like, these guys are like cleaning out like a place, and like, there's so many sub stories to it that like, it all makes sense. It's a cohesive, scary movie that like doesn't follow your stereotypical like story plot lines. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this woman has a disease. Nope, she's possessed.
The devil.
You know what I mean? Or like, oh, there's a bad guy. He's coming to kill you. Like, I want something that's going to make me think. Like, did you ever see?
I like thrillers. I don't like
Yes.
horror. I like thrillers.
Have you ever seen like trying to think of what it's called, Frailty, right?
No,
With
but I
Billy
know of
Bob
it.
Thornton?
I know of it.
Dude, do yourself a favor and watch that fucking movie. You want to talk about a thriller? Holy shit. On that same note, I just watched what was it? Stir of Echoes again for like
Oh yeah, good movie.
the 15th time, right? But there's so many little things, and like, honestly, and I'm gonna come right out and say it. And if you don't agree with me, then fuck off and tell me why. That's all I want to know. I feel like Stir of Echoes was what made M. Night Shyamalan. And yes, Signs is good, but if it wasn't for Stir of Echoes and like what he did with that, and you can see like his motif throughout like all of his films, you know what I mean? The breaking glass, the like sharp lines, you know, he has a certain directorial style that like, what a twist, you know what I mean? I get all that shit, but like, it can only be done so many times. Now, Unbreakable was another one of his like breakout movies. Mr. Glass.
I have not seen the other. Like, we talked about it, I think, in the last part. I have not seen the other two yet. I've only seen Split.
And Split is another one. But like, when
Split was great.
When he tries to do horror, like, Devil was like, okay, I guess, but like, he tried to do The Fog. Like, The Fog didn't work the first time, so why are you gonna do it again?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, like, if you take a movie that like shit the bed like the first go around out the gate, you're not going to be able to remake it and be like, look,
maybe the idea just sucks.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just a shitty plot line. Like, and like, I don't know if you've ever seen like any Trauma film, like trauma films. Excuse me, trauma films.
Nope.
Like Toxic Avenger, Sergeant Kabuki Man, anything like this ringing a bell?
No.
Toxic Avenger.
Toxic Avenger, though, but it's not a cartoon.
But it was brought to you by Trauma Film.
Oh, okay.
Trauma Films came up with some of like the weirdest shit. Like, they had Tromeo and Juliet, And like, if you've never seen a Troma, like sorry, not to interrupt you.
No, go. I
Lloyd,
was going to interrupt you.
Lloyd Kaufman is like the head of Troma Films.
Lloyd Christmas?
No, Lloyd Kaufman.
Oh.
And this dude is fucking weird. Like, fucking weird. But his shit is like out there, so far out there. He did Class of Nukem High and like all kinds of crazy shit. But, like, he has one about like a chicken restaurant where everybody becomes mutant chickens. Like, dude, like the storylines are so fucking ridiculous that you're just like, you're reading like the synopsis and you're like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna see this shit? Like, this shit is really gonna. All right. Let's see what's in.
I gotta look something up real quick for my first comment I was gonna make.
I understand.
Have you heard of a movie? It's I think directed by. Okay, yeah, The Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. It's on Netflix, and it was directed by who's the asshole jackass main guy? Not Steve-O, but Johnny Knoxville. Johnny Knoxville, I think, directed this. So there's a family in West Virginia called the Whites, and they are like the last real outlaws in America. Like, most of them died from gunshot wounds, whether self-inflicted, accidental, or bar fights and stuff. Constantly getting arrested, Anyways, you got to see this movie to even comprehend what I'm talking about. Like, it is, It's beautiful. It's on Netflix. It's called The Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. Second thing, you mentioned Romeo and Juliet. A great movie from our youth was Romeo and Juliet, right? Was that not the concept of modernizing everything? Like, when he drew out a pistol, it was called a dagger, and a machine gun was called a long sword, and like it was written on them, and just the cars and stuff. And I tell you what, it was just a beautiful. Cassie has never seen it. I want her to see it. It's a great movie from it's just good.
It is, and I'm gonna go along that same theme. From our childhood, there was another Shakespearean movie called Othello.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I don't think I've seen it.
It stars what's her name? Hold on, I'll get it for you guys. Othello, and that I feel like is the best rendition of like.
While he's looking. Oh yeah, okay.
Fishburne, like Anna Patrick, Michael Mooney, like Michael Sheen. There's like a ton of people in it.
Related to Charlie?
No,
okay.
I don't even think this is the right one that I want. This is from my. Yeah, that's the one.
That's it. This is the one. Yeah.
But either way, like Othello was another one that was like super, super good, and like I don't know. I feel like movies like that, when you're able to take somebody else's like dream child and like completely bring it to light in modern times in a language that was spoken then and translated into what we speak now, because like old Shakespearean doesn't translate correctly to like how we speak in slang. Like
but what I loved about that Romeo and Juliet is that they took the original language and used it, but they did things like, they would say, I bite my thumb at you. If you remember in the early part, biting your thumb was an insult, and they do it and they bite their thumb, and you kind of get what it meant. Like, you didn't even have to like have learned what it meant in school or something. He bites his thumb at him and he gets pissed and it starts a gunfight kind of thing. And like, you realize that was an insult. It's like throwing a bird,
Right.
I love that aspect of it. And they used kind of the original Shakespearean writing as the script. And it was just very good. But anyways, I love 90s films.
Yeah, I do too.
Free Willy.
10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah, that was a good one, man.
That was a good one, wasn't it?
And then they did Not Another Teen Movie, which was even better. Remember that Janie's got a gun and everybody fucking ran? Yeah, yep.
Janie's got a gun. Janie over there's got a gun. That shit was.
Oh, good stuff. Oh, dude, the
so-
Wayans brothers are my favorite. Thing. All the scary movies and shit.
No,
White chicks.
My favorite movie of all time is from that. Don't be a menace.
South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
Come on.
Couldn't do any better. I agree.
Message. Come on.
Do we have a problem?
Yeah.
Fucking rocket.
What am I getting arrested for? Being black on a Tuesday? Like, oh, come on. Like, I mean.
They were so good.
What's crazy is like it's fucked up, but like it's.
It still had truth to it. Well, it was based off of a lot of the true, you know.
Should I wear this tech
with the body slippers?
Or this Glock with the high tops? I just wear these then. Like,
oh, so good.
Dude. So, this is a complete side note, but have you ever watched like really bad horror movies like The Leprechaun? Like,
you just asked me that. No.
I know, but like, I ask you that like every episode.
I know. No. So I know of The Leprechaun. I've seen some of them, but I've never watched like.
Do you have any idea how many there are?
I don't know. I think there are like 9.
There's a ton of them. There's the Leprechaun in the Hood. There's Leprechaun.
It's like Ernest movies.
There's even a Leprechaun in the Hood Part 2.
Oh, I think I knew that. Yeah.
Yeah, he raps.
Wasn't there like the lawnmower? Somebody gets put into a lawnmower.
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But like
it's like Ernest movies.
It kind of is in a way with like a leprechaun that kills people.
Yeah, it's similar.
It's similar.
Well, you know, there was Ernest. Ernest goes to camp.
Yeah.
Ernest goes.
There was Ernest Saves Christmas.
Saves Christmas. There was Ernest Scared Stupid.
Yep.
Ernest goes to jail. Ernest goes to school. Ernest in the army. Ernest Rides Again. And those are only the only ones that I can remember. And then there were like another 4 or 5. But what was cool is every one of them had a oh no, Mr. Bill.
Mm-hmm.
And
now, when was the last time that you actually watched Ernest?
I watched Ernest Saves Christmas Every Christmas.
Oh.
It's my 3rd favorite Christmas movie.
All right. Tell me, just by his voice, you knew he was gonna die from lung cancer.
Well, so do you know? I mean, I'm sure people know by now. He was a huge chain smoker.
Right.
Huge, but he never let a kid see him smoke. He never smoked at where he went to. He never smoked in public. He'd go into his trailer and stuff. Right. He wouldn't smoke on set if there were kids around. He never let children see him smoke because he knew he was kind of an icon and people would want to mimic him. So he would not let people know.
We need more of this.
What's his name? Vern Troyer?
Yep.
Vern Troyer.
No. Vern Troyer is mini-me.
Oh yeah. Ernest. It's something like it's Vernon.
Ernest P. Worrell.
I'm sorry.
According to Wikipedia, Ernest P. Worrell is a fictional character portrayed by Jim Varney in a series of television commercials and later in a television series as well as a series of feature films.
Wow.
Thank you, Siri.
Siri, that's Google.
Wait. All right, let's do a comparison.
Right.
Hey, Siri. Ernest P. Worrell.
Ernest P. Worrell is a fictional character portrayed by Jim Varney
cool.
in a series of television commercials.
Okay, shut up. But yeah, he was amazing. And so, favorite Christmas movies: Die Hard. National Lampoons.
Absolutely.
And then Ernest.
A 1-year membership. Just $2 a month.
Gift that keeps on giving, Clark. Those are some of the best movies too.
Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
There's a guy. You need to go to Peters Township.
You do.
You drive down McMurray Road.
I do.
Have you seen the guy that has it?
Yeah.
He's got the whole setup of
everything.
Eddie pouring the shit into the drain.
He has the camper, Eddie pouring the shit. He even had like the next door neighbors in their house fixing a window. He has the like station wagon with like the tree on top, like everything. This dude like goes way over the top, and every year he tries to outdo himself. And like I don't know who you are, but kudos to you, even though you voted for Trump. But whatever, we're not getting political. Kudos to you. No, that's what I said. We're not getting political.
No, we're not getting political.
You know, it is what it is. I'm just saying, it's one of those things.
It is.
You know?
It is. But Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie. I can't disagree with you. So that's, you know.
Fight me. Not you.
No,
Them.
okay.
The LOUDies.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. Or at least talk to us. We're available.
Yeah. I like conversation. Oh,
for a good time. Facebook.
I had a dream come true recently.
Really?
I've always, like, I love reading wrong number texts and what people do with them, right?
Right.
And I finally had one happen to me. It was like 2 weeks ago.
Was it about your extended call?
No. This was some guy was trying to contact this girl and to let him into a house or a property or whatever, you know. And he's like, "Can you meet me at this property in 10 minutes or whatever to let me in, me and some people?" And I was like, "Oh shit!" So I was like, I said something like, "Should I dress skanky or professional?" And he's like, "It doesn't matter to me. You're just letting me in a property." And I was like, "Well, I don't want to fuck this up. So which one should I do?" And then he realized it was the wrong number, and he kind of tried to get on me. He's like, "Thanks for having a laugh at my expense." I literally was like, "Lighten the fuck up, dude. You just made this is a dream come true for me, and you made it happen.
Right.
Thank you." And he actually responded back. He's like, "I'm glad I could help. It was funny. You're right." And I was like, "Yes." And now I've been getting a whole bunch, but nobody responds to me. But there are all kinds of things, and I send something random back to see what happens.
All I get is like your parcel at UPS needs to be picked up, which I have no parcel at UPS, and then I get like other ones that are like, "Do you know about Trump?"
I got it. I just got one of those before this.
Spit out puke.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I feel like it's way too invasive this election. Like, I mean, they're all over my social media, directing stuff at me.
Yeah.
You can all fuck off.
Dude,
any functioning adult 2020. That's our fucking policy.
Is it me, or does it feel like a lot of the times, like, they're very, like, aggressive about shit. Like,
oh, yeah.
Like, they're very mean-hearted. And, like, I get it, but, like, I feel like campaigns in the past were like, this one's like, Biden fucking killed a man. He's going to kill all of America and your grass. What the fuck are you going to do?
He took 2 pieces of candy from the table, piece of candy from the corner. You know, like.
Right.
Now it's like, yeah, the shit I'm seeing is fucked up. You know, like, fucked up. Anyways, yeah, we're not going to talk about this.
Yeah, we're not getting into politics. Yeah. All I'm saying is just.
But so, politically speaking,
right. So anyway,
I don't know. We were talking about something.
Oh man, it's just good to be back with you guys.
Like
I said, we wanted to do like a short podcast.
Yeah, we're on a Thursday night here. We just want to get some content.
I'm going to go ahead and throw this out here. Mark and I decided that in the near future, we might just try, and you can tell us what you think about this. We're going to try a 30-day gym challenge. 30 days. And we're going to post podcasts like maybe once a week, maybe twice, maybe like, once bi-weekly.
We'll do funny footage at the gym, too.
We will. We'll film some funny shit at the gym. We'll put it up. We'll put up before and after pictures. We'll see. I go to the gym all the time. Mark hasn't been to the gym for
I pass the gym every day. I pass the gym every day. A couple.
Like a week or two. He has like a huge six-pack, but it's like it's got to be like encased in steel. So, but like I'm thinking.
No, you got to pad it. When you got a six-pack this nice, you got to pad it with shit.
I'm thinking that like it might be fun just to try it out. And see where we get in 30 days. We'll meet up after work like twice a week. We'll go to the gym. We'll hit it hard. We'll try to like critique our eating habits and stuff, and like we'll see what we come up with for you guys.
Maybe I'll take a shirtless picture.
No, he's not. We're making that happen. Oh yeah, if you're doing it, I'm doing it. Yep.
All right.
And you don't got the what was that song? You got the man for this journey.
I don't even know what.
I got to get ready for this journey.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
You remember the song? What's it? It's like something. Hot. It's like a real Hispanic vibe, Latino vibe. Everybody is. I don't know. Never mind. I saw it today. I can't remember what it's saying.
Screaming hot, hot, hot.
Yes.
That one?
Maybe. Yeah. By the guy. Fuck it. Oh, don't sue me, Jim Gaffigan. Sorry. Buster Poindexter.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's the one. Okay, yeah. See, I don't remember lyrics at all. I mean, almost never. I can sing like 3 songs all the way through that I've known for 20 years. So.
I was also thinking, this is completely off topic, but I would like to
What
know.
topic? Segue.
Right. I would like to pass the talking stuff. I would also like to know if you guys would like to hear a lounge song version of WAP. Mark, do you think you could accompany on bass for me?
Fucking right.
For doing like a
Fucking right.
lounge song version of WAP?
Fucking right.
I think it would be great.
So, I had a better idea though. You mentioned the talking stick.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to do the talking bottle and have a bottle of liquor that we pass around. You can only talk if you're holding it and drinking it. No, kidding. We both are kind of done drinking for a while.
I would be out so fast. It'd be like the first, I'd be like, hi, I'm Cheech, and I'm drunk.
This is what we're doing.
What is this loud?
This is loud.
You're loud, man. You're fucking.
Is this thing on?
I should take these off, man. I can hear you perfectly.
Oh, yeah. No, that would be funny.
And then I just like pass out or get the sand or something. I don't know. I don't know. Drinking and like, I'd rather smoke a bowl or smoke a joint or like whatever before we like shoot this, because at least then I'm like coherent. I'm like, hey, that's something interesting. What do you guys feel about this?
I gotta get home after this still, so like,
How do you feel about 2-ply toilet paper?
Oh.
Not the Quilted Northern, but the 2-ply.
But it can't be the stuff that like falls apart on your ass.
No, it's the single ply.
No, but 2-ply could be too fluffy.
It
could be too fluffy.
It can be.
But yeah, anyways, I'm with you. Drinking is somewhat of a decent time. I'm kind of over beer, so you know we're kind of both.
Yeah, we're kind of both over like.
We're more on the loud side than the drunk side.
Yeah, we are definitely in the loud side. We had some Cthulhu and Kimbo Kush, like we were saying earlier, and we were like, all right, we'll just see where it takes us today. And then like we sat down and we were both like, hey, so now we have a whole shitload of stuff to talk about. You know what I'm
That's like Braindead.
Oh my God, it's like going fishing. What are we gonna talk about next? Reel it in.
I gotta go fishing.
Oh man. You could fish for a host.
I got a host. Right here. All right, we're getting too cute. Hit me.
Yeah, my bad. But anyway, like I said, we just wanted to make this a short one. You're probably not going to see us for like a week or two, or maybe
I think it's going to be a couple weeks. Yeah, we might get, we'll get something out.
We'll figure something out. Who knows? Maybe
we could do weeknights.
Maybe weeknights.
We could do some weeknights a little more now.
We can do some short ones. We can do some long ones.
We will see you loudies soon.
Tell us what you want to hear. I know we always wait until the end to say this, but tell us what you want to hear.
Please tell us, but we're not going to listen to you. But tell us anyway. We can bring it up. Like we've kind of gone from making points here to just having fucking fun.
Yeah, like
we'll talk about it.
Yeah, Karen from Texas would like to speak to our manager, and fucking we don't have any manager. We are the manager. So speak up, Karen. What's up, bitch?
Yeah, what do you want?
You know what I'm saying? Like we want to know like what you guys want to talk about.
Not
like,
you, Karen, my mother. We're not talking about you. You're not from Texas.
You're a saint.
Yes, you are.
But like what I'm saying is like we want to hear from you. We want to know what you want to hear about. Like if you want us to talk about like random dumb shit, like then fucking tell us. Be like, yo, I want you guys to talk about mud wrestling and how it's evolved from like the 1600s to now. And I'd be like, the
benefits of Jello over mud.
Yo, I have a story about Jello wrestling.
Before you say that though, we will also play Truth or Dare with you.
We will.
We're not going to do anything stupid, and we're not going to do anything where we have to get up off this couch.
Right.
We're not going to get arrested, but we will do stupid shit. Just won't get arrested.
We will do truth with you.
Maybe some dares.
Because,
Try us.
Yeah, try us.
I ain't scared.
All right, so
I have tattoos on dares.
real quick story about Jello wrestling. So my buddy had an apartment. He had a slumlord for a landlord, and off his apartment he had this like beautiful deck that he got to share with the other tenants in the apartment. There was only like 4 people in the apartment.
Okay.
So one day he decides to have a New Year's Eve party, and we got like 8 or 10 like Rubbermaid giant fucking like containers, and we bought every Jello packet that we could possibly find in like the entire area, and we filled this shit up. And it was New Year's, so it was cold as fuck outside, so we wound up just making the Jello like outside on his deck with like we closed the lids on these Rubbermaid containers, wrapped them up in plastic, and just left them out there for like a day or two.
Okay.
And then we had some drunk ass girls. I don't know where the hell they came, who they were, where they came from, and they had bikinis on in like 20-degree weather, like Jello wrestling in 20-degree Jello.
Oh,
like
awesome.
God bless you both, but like, and there was a couple of them. There was like 5 or 6 matches that went on, and I was just like, I can't even like, I don't know what's. No,
okay,
no, I haven't
okay.
even seen them in like forever.
Okay.
But like there were bands playing inside, and like you had Jello wrestling going on outside, and there were like drugs in another room, and I was just like, what the fuck is going on here? This is am I tripping? What the fuck is going on here? Like, holy shit, dude, you're gonna blow your house up or get evicted, one of the two. No. The neighbors actually came out and they were like, oh, we got a Jello wrestling. Great place to do it. Great place. Great place.
On a hard deck. Good idea.
Yeah. Great. This is great. You got tarps down and everything. You seem like you had a game plan. Oh, that's what those tubs were for. Great. Good thing. The orange lime was really good. We had a little bit. Like,
your post wrestle.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
At any rate, we're going to sign off. We just wanted to say hello. We wanted to get some input. Right. Come and talk to us. You know, tell us your problems. Tell us your fears, your concerns.
Yeah.
But tell us anything. Just be like, hey, what the fuck's up with your podcast? It sucks. And we'll be like, hey, fuck you, click. No, we won't really do it. We'll be like, why? What do you want us to fix? Please talk to us.
I'm a person that you don't go to somebody with a problem without a solution. So if you think we suck, give us a way not to suck.
Right. Don't just be like, you suck. Because then we're going to be like, well, what do you want to change? And you're going to be like, no, you just suck. Like,
you can't be any less sucky.
You literally didn't help this cause whatsoever.
Thanks for wasting ours. Mm-hmm. All right. Anyways, we're going to sign off here. LOUDdispatch. We're rolling out. Cheech, Mark.
LOUDdispatch.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
This is the metal version of LOUDdispatch because we're high. God bless you. Everything is great. Go. Oh my God.